your plantain. This is Monterey pine. It's a beautiful tree, not native to our own, but beautiful tree. It was here already. We planted 2 large holly. We planted our blackthorn and our hawthorn and blackthorn here, and you can definitely see the blackthorn is being attacked by something here. On this side it's not, but on this side there's definitely something that's laying eggs on it, eating the leaves. So hopefully, you know, next season it'll come back. Your birch in the center, 350 species on downy birch. You know, that's a lot of insect species, right? 350. So we have 3 of those. They'll grow tall in the center of your wood. They grow a foot a year. They're the fastest growing. We have bog alder here. This is the wet side of our small wood. So here you have your existing hedgerow, and here is your bog alder going right beside it where it's the wettest. So 1, 2, 3, which is great. Okay, I promise I won't. Here's blackthorn. It's great. Hawthorn again. Here is our buckthorn. Hello, darling. Our willow is here. And we have this guy growing through, which is pretty much can't take over things, so I have to research that guy. Of course, it creates beautiful white flowers. I think it's called bindweed, and it's really important for moths. Here is stitchworth. So, or this could be mouse here. Let me see. This white one here. It could be mouse here, or else it's stitchworth. It's not fully open at the moment, so I'm a cross between those two. Maybe people can let me know. Stitchworth or mouse here. And once again, really beautiful. Look at the purple color of these grasses here, huh? Not amazing. This is a hawthorn that I'm helping out. So the hawthorn here, I cut away with the scepters there in November. I really took back all the brambles, and that allowed this hawthorn to come back out again through this area, and it really got a lot of weight. Now this guy is, I don't want taking it over, so I am gonna cut back this guy. I'll come down another day and, you know, get rid of that, because I really want the hawthorn to take, not that twisty guy, the bindweed. Yeah, and this is Alexandra, really important. Not a native flower, but it's really important to insects. You will see this covered in the really small insects, so your midgets and flies. And I think it's because the size of the flower is so tiny, it fits their mouth. You know, it's just like a key, and that's called co-relationship. So the co-relationship between specific insects and flowers supports certain systems. Here we can see a butterfly. So this is a butterfly casing here, wrapped up here in your nettle. Your nettle is so important for butterflies. We have a healthy bunch of it growing here. So, you know, the hope for this particular location is that in around 15 years, this should be quite dense. These will have filled out, and that will be a dense wood. It'll be moving towards full canopy. Your willow is on the outside. You can see your willow here and here, and they'll branch out this way, so they get the sun. They produce tons of flowers and pollen and nectar for loads of insects, and then loads of insects wrap their eggs in their leaves. And then behind that you have your hawthorn, your blackthorn coming through in this area. In the shade can be your birch, which goes quick, and your alder. They'll do fine in the shade in those areas. And your holly creates a kind of wall here in the end, and this protects from people coming in, and your birds will start to nest in this area along with low-lying species in the grasses here. So I hope that gives people an idea of just a little bit of what you can do, you know, with an area that in principle is industrial. Look, this is industrial, and this shows you what you can do with that bank in that short period of time. This is around 1.5 years, I think, you know, around 1.5 years, and we cut once a year. We may do some sections of this twice, actually. We may do some in February again, just to see what other species come up, but it's cut mainly in February, the end of February, or sorry, the end of September, it's all raked off, so you don't need any of the seedings on here. It's all raked off. And this year I'm going to sow in another whole bag of yellow rattle. So you're talking from Sandra Cafolo, a whole bag of yellow rattle. You'll see that in Kilmacurra House, the Botanic Gardens in Wicklow. I'd say at this stage in the season, when you look at that, there's another video on my site talking about that, and you'll see that it's, at this stage, it's probably 35% yellow rattle. That's what you want. And we did sow some yellow rattle, but I'm not seeing it in the site there. Anyway, okay, thanks guys, bye.